It has been a slow month for the Golden Pickaxe Expert Advisor, which looks nothing like this. This is my own real account, which has been going for about 116 days or just under 4 months. And this account started off at $1,000 and is up at $160, which is just under 20% or 4.6% per month. And when I say it's been a quiet month, check out this flat period here where there was absolutely no trades from about the middle of May to the first week of June. So about 2 and 3 weeks where there were absolutely no trades because the market conditions were not right for the Golden Pickaxe, which in the big scheme of things is good. You would rather have your expert advisor not trading than trade and make losses when the market conditions are not right for you. And if we scroll down to the trade statistics, you can see the win rate is reasonably high at 89%, and the average win is reasonably small at $6. However, the average loss is much bigger at $40. This is a high-risk expert advisor, so please understand the risks before you buy it. This one started off in end of February and with $1,000, and you can see trading on 0.01 lot size, which is the smallest trade that you can make. There was about a $300 floating loss. I was using the risky settings, and after I saw that reasonably big 30% drawdown, I have changed the settings to the ones that the vendor recommends on her website, and I'll show you that in a minute. Since then, you can see my drawdowns have been much smaller and more manageable. This expert advisor trades based on grid and martingale, whereas some people call it dollar cost averaging, so everyone has a slightly different language to it. Basically, that means it does not close trades in a loss. It will only close trades in a group in a profit, which is where the high drawdown comes into play. And you can see here every single week since the end of Feb, when I kicked off this EA, has been profitable. Some weeks more profit than others, with the highest I've seen at $28 and the lowest I've seen $0 between the week of the middle of May and the start of June, where there were no trades at all. This is a Go Markets Plus account, and instead of the standard 30-to-1 leverage, I have a 500-to-1 leverage account because it is a professional account. This is the website for the Golden Pickaxe EA. You can also buy it off the MQL5 website, but if you buy it here, it is actually $200 cheaper. So I will post a link to this website in the description below. This EA is on the pricier side of over $2,000, but there is an option here to try it for free for 2 weeks. And after you buy it, you can still get your money back within the 30-day money back guarantee period. Once you buy the expert advisor, this is the user dashboard that everybody gets, along with the MT4 and MT5 versions of your expert advisors. And each EA does come with their own Telegram channel. The Telegram chat is pretty active, with people sharing their results across different brokers and different settings, with the Waka Waka EA as the most active out of all of them. But when reading other people's results and their drawdown, just take it with a grain of salt, because you don't know their risk settings, you don't know their account balance, you don't know their leverage, and you don't know their broker. There's so many different variables that you don't know about their specific account when they share their results. You do get 10 licenses per expert advisor across both MT4 and MT5, so you can really go to town with testing all the different settings on different brokers. In the myfxbook section, you can see the 3 public accounts that Valerie has, and I'm personally copying the balanced vol, and you can download the settings right here. In the myfxbook link, this is the Golden Pickaxe Balanced Vol, which is the exact one that I am trading as well. And this one is on IC Markets Real account, and it's got 500-to-1 leverage on the MT4 platform. What's great about this one is it's got the 3 ticks, so we know that this is connected to myfxbook Live, and we can see all her open trades. Valerie's account does start off with $100 and is currently up at 564%, but I definitely do not recommend starting off with $100 account. Definitely read the manual. I'm personally trading with 0.01 lot size on a $1,000 account. This account is 9 months old with a reasonably smooth equity chart. And in terms of a drawdown, you can see in September of 2022, the drawdown hit about 37%, which is why I definitely have a bigger account than $100. In terms of trade statistics, her average win is about $3 and her average loss is $12. So a similar ratio as to what I've seen so far. And in terms of win rate at 90%, that is consistent with my own account as well. Currently, there are no open trades, and historically there have been 349 trades. Currently, she's trading at 0.01 lot size, and when she first started the account back in 2022, she still had 0.01 lot size, so she has not changed her lot size in the past 9 months. And from a monthly return perspective, you can see the percentage has slowly decreased over time, first starting off at 100%. And more recently, we're at the 2 to 5% per month because she has not changed her lot size as the account has grown. In the profit calculator section, this will give you a guide, and I emphasize the guide. This is a theoretical returns calculator only based on historical testing. So if you have a $10,000 account trading on high risk settings, your potential return in 24 months is $23,000. Now, one of my viewers was quite confused between the theoretical settings and the realistic settings. So if we have a $100 account that Valerie started with her own account and we traded it for 8 months, you can see the calculated potential profit is $50. But Valerie's own account, which started off at $100 and has been trading for 9 months, is up at $560. Remember, the calculator is theoretical only. To achieve these fantastic results over a 9-month period, you do need a little bit of luck and super high aggressive settings. So please don't take these numbers here as a prediction of exactly how much money you're making. This is just a guide and to reset your expectations that if you have $1,000 trading on high risk settings, you're not going to be a millionaire in 9 months. This is the free VPS you get for 6 months when you buy an expert advisor from Valerie. It's not a big VPS, but you can see here I've got about 8 different terminals running, all with Valerie's expert advisors only, and the CPU is about at 18 to 30% and the memory is at about 68%. This is the MT4 terminal running the Golden Pickaxe EA. You can see this one started off at $1,000 and is up at $160. And at the bottom here, you can see all the trades that have been executed recently. You can tell by the comment that I'm using the balanced vol settings. And when this is highlighted in green, this means the take profit was hit. And if I scroll down, you can see a lot of the time the take profit is hit, which is why you've got a reasonably high hit win rate. And originally I was using risky settings, but I have changed it to use the balance vol settings instead. And these are the exact settings I've got. I'll scroll down so you can see all the different fields, and I will make this available to download if you wanted to copy my exact settings. This expert advisor is a high risk EA, and I'll show you exactly why. I've got it on the 4-hour time frame so you can see big picture what's happening, but in reality you do need to have this set on the 1-minute time frame for execution. And you see here the first trade is a sell trade, but the price is going up. And when that happens, another sell trade is opened. So when the price moves down, both of these will be closed in a profit. So the price doesn't need to go all the way back down to where you first started. The midway point will be where both of them can be closed with profit, and that's what grid trading generally looks like. When you see these individual trades up here, these all hit their profit targets reasonably quickly. But here, this is where I had the $300 drawdown that I saw. So this was a sell trade and price continued going up, and I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trades that were opened all up. And the biggest trade was 0.12. And the small trade is 0.01. So you can see how the martingale aspect is involved. You can see the lot size is increasing as we go along. And the beauty of a martingale grid system like this is that price doesn't need to go all the way back down, which is about 830 pips. Price only needed to go about a 20-25% retracement to come out of profit for all these 5 trades. But the downside for this kind of money management is that this particular move resulted in a reasonably high drawdown of about $300 for 0.01 lot size. So please understand the risks when you do trade this expert advisor. Big moves like these can mean big drawdowns for your own account. And the rest of the time, I haven't seen any big drawdowns or these tiny little moves. They have come out of profit reasonably quick. This is a 3 trade move, and the biggest lot size I can see here is 0.02, whereas it started off at 0.01. And if we scroll to the right, this is the period here where I was talking about before, where you saw absolutely no trades in the EA. This is about a 3-week period from mid-May to the first week of June. So obviously this kind of price action is not what the EA is looking for. So it's better for it to stay out of the market than continue trading during non-optimal trading conditions. Outside this 3-week period where it didn't trade, the rest of the time you can see generally consistently it does trade quite often, not all the time. You can see periods definitely here where it doesn't take any trades at all. So please be patient if you do to undertake the 2-week free trial and you don't see any trade. It's just because the market is like that at the moment. And in the past 1-2 weeks, you can see there haven't been any trades recently as well. Please don't take this as a recommendation to buy this expert advisor. I'm merely showing you my own personal experience and my journey with this EA. And don't believe anyone on the internet, especially the ones who wave hammers around. The logic for the Golden Pickaxe EA was based on the Waka Waka logic applied to the gold market. And the Waka Waka EA has been trading for 5 years versus the 9 months that the Golden Pickaxe has been trading for. So if you want to see that expert advisor right here, check out that video where I go into detail my 5 months of trading the Waka Waka EA.